Today's our topic is ledger. What do you mean by ledger? Ledger is a group of accounts. We should know the meaning of account first of all before understanding the concept of ledger. What is account? Account is a classified information of a particular person or particular thing at one place. Account is an classified information of a particular person or particular thing at one place. Now, what is ledger? Group of accounts. Let us understand with an example. Suppose this is register. Look at this. Suppose I record the transaction related to Ram on this page and I write the transaction related to Sham on the next page, and on this page I record all the transaction related to machinery. This will become the account of machinery. This page will become the account of Sham, and the previous page will become the account of Ram. In the account of Sham, only the transaction related to Sham will be posted. When we prepare machinery account, in machinery account we will keep all the transaction related to machinery only. So let us understand how to prepare accounts. First of all, the format of ledger accounts. What is the format of an account? The format of the ledger account is just like T-shape. We have already discussed it in previous chapter. First of all, T-shape, the word T, two sides are there, left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side is called debit side, right hand side is called credit side. We will write the name of the account here. Suppose we are preparing machinery account. We will write here machinery account. Four columns will be prepared on the debit side. Four columns will be prepared on the credit side. First column for date. Second column for particulars. A small column, journal folio. Next column for amount. These four columns will be prepared on the debit side. On the same way, four columns will be prepared on the credit side. Date, particulars, a small column for journal folio, amount. So this is the format of an account. All the accounts will be prepared in this manner. Now suppose we are preparing next account, that is cash account. So we will write here cash account. Cash account. First column for date. Second column for particular. Next column for journal folio. Next for amount. On credit side now, in the same way, first column for date, second column for particulars, journal folio, amount. So this is the format of an account. Now let us understand how to post into accounts. What is posting first of all? We have already discussed about journal in our previous chapter. You know, two accounts are affected in each transaction. One account is debited and another account is credited. When we transfer from the journal to ledger, this process is called posting. This process is called posting. Actually, in this chapter, we have to learn how to post the entries in ledger with the help of journal. So let us start from this entry, this simple entry, RAM account debit to cash. Here two account will be prepared. Number one, RAM account. Number two, cash account. Number one, RAM, and number two, cash. So how to post the transactions from journal to ledger? First of all, some basic rules related to ledger. In the column of date, the date of the transaction will be recorded. In the column of particulars, suppose I am preparing cash account. Cash is credit here and another account is RAM. In cash account, RAM will be recorded, and in the account of RAM, another account, that is cash. Cash will be recorded. Journal folio is not important in this level. We will later discuss. In this column, the amount of transaction will be written, as here it is 1000. On the same way, in credit side, the transaction will be recorded related to machinery. When we record in the debit side, first of all, two words will be written. When we record in the credit side, by word we have to write. On the debit side we have to write to. On the credit side we have to write by. So these are some basic points that we should know before starting posting into ledger. So let us start how to post from journal to ledger. First account is RAM and second one is cash. The journal entry is RAM account debit to cash account. So two account will be prepared, RAM and cash. Suppose first account we are going to prepare RAM account. RAM account. Heading should be in capital letters. Now check the rules. RAM debit to cash. RAM is debit in journal entry. RAM is debit. In this case, when we are going to prepare RAM account, we will post on the debit side. Because RAM is debit, we will post in the debit side of RAM account. First of all, the date will be written like this. Suppose the year is 2020, July 1. 2, because RAM is debit, in debit side of RAM account will be recorded to cash account, the another account. The amount which is written in the front of RAM 1000 means amount अपना और नाम दूसरे अकाउंट का. Now we are going to post the entries in cash account. Cash is credit. In journal entry, cash is credit. Then we will have to post in the credit side of cash account. First of all, the date of the transaction will be written here. By opposite account is RAM. By RAM. By RAM. The amount is 1000. So write here 1000. Debit and credit should be equal always. So this is the point how to post with the help of journal to ledger. Next entry is cash account debit to Mohan account. Now we will have to prepare cash and Mohan account. Cash account already is there. We have to prepare now Mohan account. Let us post them. Cash account is debited. So we will have to post here in the debit side of cash account. First of all, date will be written. Suppose July 2nd. 2 word be written. Cash is debit here. So in the debit side, the opposite account. To Mohan. Another one. In cash account, we cannot write cash. The amount in the front of cash is 2000. Now we have to prepare Mohan account. There is very less space. Let us do it here. Suppose it is Mohan account. Mohan is credit here. So we will have to post in the credit side of Mohan's account. First of all, date 2020 July 2nd by cash account. Amount 2000. So this is the point how to post into ledger. In next topic, I will teach you how to post compound entry and how to balance the accounts. Thank you. Have a nice day.